All right, media, thank you for joining today. We'll just have players today. Carly Samuelson and Lauren Cox. Head coach Derek Fisher will be available at the 75-minute mark pregame tomorrow. We'll start with Rashawn Haylock with Spectrum Sportsnet.
Hey, Carly.
Hey.
No, it didn't really work out the way you wanted it to, but how would you kind of surmise the experience being able to play against your sister? And as a family, did you guys do anything to sort of commemorate the moment, or are there plans to down the line here?
It was really fun. Like Lou and I were talking about, it was a pretty special moment, especially, I ended up starting on her, so that was really fun, but it was weird, to be honest. It was different to be playing against her, but it was definitely fun. And yeah, my parents struggled watching the game, but they were excited too.
Obviously, there's one more game left here against Minnesota before the break, but I guess what are some things individually that you want to try to focus on heading into this game, and things that you'll probably give a little bit more attention to throughout the break?
Yeah, I think I just want to hit my shots that I get and take advantage of the opportunities that I get when I'm playing. And really the main thing is I want us to win this game. It would be really nice to go into the break with a win. But yeah, so I'm not really thinking about what to work on over the break. This game tomorrow is on our mind.
Hi, last thing for me, how do you process, there have been some games this year where as a team you've played just incredibly defensively, right? You've done more than enough probably to win the game, but then you still end up on the losing side of things. I would argue up in Seattle the other night was probably the same thing. How do you sort of process those types of games?
I think after those types of games, we know that we're in the game and that we can win. And it's almost like on us, it's in our hands to take it and make shots. So I think it gives me confidence that we can do it, because I know our effort and aggression on defense is there every game. So the shots are going to fall. So we just are putting time in the gym, staying confident, and we know that we can.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rashawn. We'll go to Roz Golden-Wude with Spectrum Sportsnet.
Hey, girl. What's up? How are you?
Hey, Roz.
Hey, following up on Rashawn's question, his first one, was your family like a family divided or house divided type family with like jerseys split three ways? Is that how it was, or?
No, we were saying the Sparks colors and the Storm colors would be ugly together, with green and yellow and two different yellows. But no, they were cheering for both. It's hard, I think, for them to watch, especially us guard each other, just because you want both to do well, But yeah, I think it was strange for sure.
And as we head into the final game of the first half of the season and then the Olympic break, we've talked right at the beginning about your journey, and then now you've had some really nice moments with the Sparks. Like at this point of your career and at this point of the season, what's your just overall comfort and confidence level as far as belonging?
Yeah, I wasn't sure how long I was going to be on the team this season with my contract, and I've been here since June 5th, and I've had some good games, I've had some whatever games, but I just want us to win this game and get on a better path. But for me, I do feel like I belong in this league, and it feels good to get some minutes and know that I can play. I think I always knew that I could, but it's nice to be able to show that. And I'm still need to improve and get better in a lot of ways, but I know I can play in this league.
Lastly, I know you said, you don't know exactly what you'll be doing, but do you think you'll use the break to work on drills and stuff? Or I asked the same question to Brittany Sykes, and she was like, I'm not touching the basketball. I'm not going to talk about basketball. I'm not going to are you that way, or you might work on things?
No, I haven't been in season as long as the other girls, so I'm not really overloaded or anything. I'll for sure touch the basketball. Definitely want to make some pull-ups off the dribble. I know I can. I just haven't yet in these games, so I'll be working on that.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Roz. We'll go to Tukni Nguyen with the LA Times.
Hi, Carly. You mentioned on just the importance of getting a win tomorrow going into the break. It's been a long time since you guys got to kind of have that reward of a win. So how would you characterize kind of the mindset and the mentality of this team coming off such a tough stretch with all those tough teams?
Yeah, I mean, we played some pretty good teams too. Obviously, we had Vegas twice and Seattle twice. And we were right there on a lot of those games. So I think, Fisher is talking to us a lot about, like, we're right there. And I think, like we've already talked about, our defense and the turnovers we force, like, it's in our hands to win these games. So I think we're confident, and we really would like to end this little stint with a win.
I think Fish mentioned previously that something he wanted to guard against was developing like losing habits when losses pile up. So having like bad body language, not communicating well, those things kind of tend to pop up when you're having a long losing streak. What makes you encouraged about the fact that this team seemed to kind of fend off some of those tendencies that could have come up in this losing streak?
Yeah, I think it starts with Fisher, but we're a super positive team, like every player to every staff member. So, I think with losing, a lot of times that you can get your head down, but like I said, we're right there and we're getting better even with losses. So, the positivity and energy is great here, and I think it's going to go well for us soon.
Thanks, Carly.
Thanks.
We'll go to Amna Subban with the LA Daily News. Amna, are you there? All right, we'll jump over to Chris Camello with Nightcast Media.
Can you hear me now?
Now, so Amna, you can go, and then Chris,
okay, great.
jump in.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm just wondering what your plan is going to be for watching the 3-on-3 tournament with Lou there. You're just going to be watching from home. Is there any chance you might go over there and see it in person?
No, she can't bring anyone to Tokyo, but the games are going to be at like 3 or 4 a.m. So I'm thinking of having like a little family friend slumber party, and then like we set our alarms to watch the games. Those are stressful. They're like only 20 minutes long, like middle of the night. I don't even know if I'll be able to sleep, but I'm excited to watch it.
Yes. Hey, Carly, Chris Camello from Nightcast Media. Thanks for taking the time this morning. I just wanted to ask you about Neko Ogwumike. Obviously, they had the Space Jam premiere yesterday, and I just wanted to kind of get your thoughts on her and how that being in that movie kind of expands the platform, not only for the league, but also for the Sparks, even though you haven't been on the team that long, but, long enough to understand what this organization is about. I just wanted to get your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super excited for it. I think it comes out in a week or so, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's such a cool opportunity, and I'm glad they included, I don't know how many WNBA players, but I know it's Nneka, Diana, and whoever else, but it's really cool to see. And I know it's going to be, I'm sure it's been exciting for her. And in a process, but now that it's coming out, I'm so excited to watch it.
Thanks.
Thanks. We have time for one more. We'll go to John W. Davis, Winsider.
Good morning, good afternoon, Carly. I like your shirt. I have that same one. Yeah. I wanted to ask you, what does it felt like to go from being signed on this hardship contract to becoming a starter in the WNBA?
Yeah, I mean, I think the starting versus coming off the bench is definitely like game by game, and that doesn't really determine, my mindset to going into games. But it was surreal to start against my sister for sure. So that was an unexpected moment, I would say. But yeah, like I said before, I take the opportunities just as they come, and we have a lot of injuries on this team, and I've just tried to do my best in them. And honestly, I'm just having fun.
Thanks, Carly. Lauren Cox will be next.
Okay.
All right, questions for Lauren Cox. We'll start with Rashawn Haylock with Spectrum Sportsnet.
Hey, Lauren, how's the acclimation process going? How much more comfortable are you now?
I'm more comfortable each and every day. My teammates are really helping me out a lot. Coaches are really helping me out a lot. They've made it really easy to come in the program this season and really start learning everything.
What are some specific things that you may be working on with your teammates, and maybe, I guess, who's been kind of the biggest helper, or someone who you maybe leaned on the most of your teammates?
I think Slim has really helped me out, and Z has been really helping me out. Same thing with Nia, like just talking me through things on the court, telling me things that they may see while they're on the bench and I'm out on the court. And the biggest thing right now is just getting to know each other. It's only been about 2 weeks since I've been here, so just kind of developing that team chemistry.
And obviously, you got Minnesota tomorrow, but have you thought about the break and things that you may want to work on, or like, what's your plan?
I'm just going to work on a little bit of everything. I already have some things set up with my trainer back home, trying to continue to get in the best shape that I can, work on my shot, work on my inside game, a little bit of ball handling, a little bit of everything.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Rashawn. We'll go to John W. Davis at Winsider.
Speaking of getting acclimated, specifically, how nice has it been to actually have 2 days back-to-back in practice?
It has been nice. I've only had a couple of practice days since I've been here. Most of it has been either a shoot around or an off day, just because we have people out, we have people banged up from games, so just kind of taking it easy. So having these 2 days just to work out, get to know my teammates a little more, it's been really good.
David Yapkowitz with the next.
Hey, Lauren. Just how important is it, or how much, what has it done for your confidence here in LA now, knowing that, you kind of have a defined role? I know at times when you did play in Indiana, you kind of played at the 4 at times, and here in LA, it seems like, you're kind of exclusively at center. What has it done, for your confidence to know that, when you go out there, you have a defined role, and you know that you're going to get minutes?
It does a lot with my confidence, and just having that consistency makes it a lot easier to go out there and just play as hard as I can and do whatever I need to do. So yeah, just having that consistency.
Time for a couple more. We'll go to Chris Camello with Nightcast Media.
Hey, Lauren, thanks for taking the time today. How important is it? Obviously, this will be the final game before the Olympic break. You obviously go into wanting to win every game, but how important is tomorrow to try to win, to have that momentum going into the Olympic break?
I think it's really important. It'll kind of break this losing streak that we're on right now. It'll give us a good feeling going into that break, a good feeling when we come back, and we kind of have to think of it as like this is the end of our first season. Once that Olympic break starts, take a break, we learn from the things that happened in that first half of the season, and then we come back fresh, we come back being able to work on some things before game starts. So I think having that momentum of a win will be important.
And also real quick, are you looking forward to a matchup with Sylvia Fowles or Napheesa Collier?
Yeah, I think it's going to be fun. 2 of the best in the league at what they do, and it's going to be a challenge, and I'm looking forward to it.
All right, thank you. I think that's it for today. Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you.